What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Quinway Basketball Analysis coming with you. So with a quick hot top end analysis upon Lamarcus Aldridge signing a big time deal, $20 million a year for 4 years, 80 million. It's a good deal for both sides. You getting them locked up for long term, and he gets to be back a free agent when the salary caps goes up. And this is a long term deal. It's only gonna help the Spurs win another championship because Tony Parker, Manu, and Tim Duncan going to eventually resign. That's going to leave over $15 to $20 million in cap space, and they already got Kawhi Leonard locked down for 5 years. Then you add Lamarcus Aldridge locked down there for 4 years, and he's an all-star caliber player, and he's playing with the defensive player of the year, who's only gonna get better, got high potential, and his offensive game only gonna get better. You got a wizard and Greg Popovich to mix it all up. Make sure they in the right spots. Make sure they're in the right area. You got the heir to Tim Duncan throne, the top five, top three power forward in the NBA coming to play with the best power forward ever. Only gonna learn how to be a better defender, a better player, a better post player, because Tim Duncan was excellent in all those areas. I love this signing for Lamarcus, and I love it for the Spurs because now you got a future with Kawhi and another star, and you still got cap space to go after another star in the future to have a big three to guarantee a championship. I think this signing puts the Spurs as the #1 team in the NBA because they was only 1 point away from being going against the Houston Rockets. Chris Paul hit that one shot to put them up by 1 point with a couple seconds left, and they lost. They was only 1 point for most likely going to the Western Conference Finals, and they was not even playing that well. Tony Parker wasn't playing that well. Kawhi Leonard wasn't taking over the games because he had the lack of confidence to be dominant. He was missing shot after shot after shot, and they still was only 1 point away from beating the Clippers, who ended up losing to the Rockets. So with that being said, they only gonna get better, adding a four-time All-Star, one of the top 15 players in the NBA, to the roster, and having Kawhi Leonard develop even more offensively and get even better defensively next year. And he wasn't even that healthy last year, and that hurted his growth. But he came in and dominated the second half of the season. So with a full healthy Kawhi Leonard, who's only getting better because he's working on his game right now, and you add an all-star player with an all-star and Tim Duncan together, then you add that with a healthier Tony Parker and some re-signed Danny Green. I like this team, and it's going to be hard to beat them, especially defensively, because they can throw out Tim Duncan and Lamarcus Aldridge, who both can shoot, who both can space out the floor, who both can post up and punish little power forwards like Draymond Green, and all the, when they try to go small ball, they can punish them in the post, and they can hit jump shots all over the place. And it's going to be hard to guard this team defensively because of that small lineup, and because Lamarcus Aldridge just can stretch out the floor from the three-point line to the mid-range, and he's a decent passer. And the pick and roll going to be ridiculous with Tony Parker at the point and Lamarcus Aldridge at the power forward. They can pick and roll you to death. And then he's an upgrade over Boris Diaw. Obviously, he's better than Boris Diaw, but he's not the better passer and playmaker as Boris. But they can make Lamarcus Aldridge a better passer instead of a one-dimensional scorer. It's going to be even harder to guard his team when he's destroying you one-on-one. He's destroying you through the pick and roll, and he's also destroying you with the extra passes and the extra movement to get other people the extra shot and the open shot. So once you open up his passing with his scoring and his already excellent rebounding, it's going to be hard as hell to guard the Spurs. And then they can always throw Boris Diaw in later as a backup power forward or as an adjustment to switch to change of pace. So that leaves them with more versatility to beat you then, because they can play so many different ways. They can put Lamarcus at the center. They can put Tim Duncan at the center. They can put Boris Diaw at the power forward, Tim Duncan at the power forward, run small with Kawhi Leonard at the power forward. They can throw out so many damn lineups, it's going to be hard to beat this team. Kind of like the Golden State Warriors. It's going to be hard to beat this team in 7 games next year if they fully healthy, just like it was this year, but they just wasn't healthy. This team was just a year away from winning the NBA championship, and they re-signed 2 all-star caliber players in Kawhi and Lamarcus Aldridge. This team is going to be hard to beat in 7 games. Let me know what you guys think, though. Is this signing going to make them the best team in the NBA? Is this a guaranteed championship? I think it's on the same lines as both of those because they was 1 point away from being in the second round anyway, and they just won a championship last year without Lamarcus Aldridge even being on the damn team. And Kawhi Leonard got so much better defensively, and he got so much better offensively. The sky is the limit for him. So let me know what y'all guys think about this signing, about this trade. Quinn Wade Basketball Analysis signing out. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Comment, like, subscribe, and share. If you like this video, like my other video, subscribe. And hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you guys enjoyed the rest of your day. And let me know what you guys think in the comment section below.